Alright guys, today I'm out here in Boulder City, probably like 25-30 miles to Henderson International, and they got this block party here at Boulder City. I actually got a call yesterday from one of my YouTube subscribers. I give a shout out to Lisa. She's been watching the channel now for about 3 years, and she is now interested in purchasing a home. She had contacted me yesterday and wanted to go take a look at a property by Tri Pointe, and it's Alpine Ridge. I actually did a couple of videos on it. They're more of modern style homes, and one thing that she had mentioned to me, and I haven't brought this up for some time, was the reason why she had contacted me is because before she goes out and she looks at the home, she is aware that she needs to bring her agent. And at the end of the day, as a buyer, right, you want to be represented, right? There's no cost, no fees to you as a consumer, like whatsoever. And it's always best to have somebody that really understands new home construction, right? It doesn't have to be me, no matter where you buy, whatever state, just make sure. Also, talking about that, I do have some clients that will purchase properties in different states, and they will actually reach on out to me for a consultant fee. And we charge, I think it was $4.95 an hour. So if you are looking to buy a home in any other state and going through the construction build and need help with that, we do charge $4.95. So I will remember to have the link in the description below. But anyway, the property is going to be located out in Kyle's Canyon, which is out in the northwest. So I'm gonna head on out there right now. But our appointment is at 3 o'clock. But I decided I'm probably gonna do some video home tours as well. There's some product by Lennar. We got some new KB homes, more of a modern type of elevation. So I'm gonna head on out there and let's see what's going on. And after this, we're gonna finish the rest of the day because it is Mother's Day today. So give a quick shout out to all the mothers out there, especially my mom. I just wanna say thank you. I really do love you. I really do love you. What does that mean? I really do love you. I love you, Mom. So she's probably gonna be watching this, start crying and all that stuff. But anyway, all right, let's get going. Oh, so one more thing. It is so freaking hot. I don't even know how I'm gonna survive this summer. Right now it's about 83 degrees outside, but it is literally baking here in Las Vegas. I don't know if I can handle 115 degrees. This is just ridiculous. All right, you guys are not gonna believe this, okay? First, I'm gonna say this, it may be a little bit windy, so I do apologize. So this community opened in November, right? A couple months later, they literally sold about 100-something homes already, okay? So they have a total of 5 different models that you can walk through today. However, we got the landings, has a total of 2, 4, 6 properties to choose from, or floor plans. And then the reserve, we got 2, 4, 6. So you have a total of 12 models that you can pick and choose and build out here. But the most impressive part here is that 231 lots. They've already sold over 100-something lots. And I was like, who the f is gonna move out here? Because we are literally in Egypt right now, which is, I can't believe it. But HOAs are only $65 a month. There's no SIDS and LIDs. And the incentives that this builder is giving, okay, this is what I was told. It doesn't mean it's solidified, but they're locking in your rate and they're willing to give you an extension if they can't close on time. Now, as you can see, what KB has done was change the elevation of the home. you have the modern style homes. So if you guys want to check out the video home tour, check out the first channel. Another thing, there's no citizen lids, which is great. All right, we're gonna go inside, we're gonna do some video home tours, and we're gonna check this baby out. All right, so this is the single story 1636 model. 1634 model, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, base price $418,000. Basically with KB Homes, you're gonna notice all the floor plans are pretty much all the same. They have it throughout the whole Las Vegas Valley. However, what they do is just change out the interior of the home, right? As far as cosmetics, this is something that you can do. Also keep in mind, when you're purchasing a brand new home out here, you're probably gonna only spend about 10%, right, of upgrades based upon the base price. Now, this is not as large, however, very nice and open. All right, let me get the filming going here. Again, click on the link in the description below. I'll have all the video home tours as well, or just go to the first channel, okay? All right, we just got done filming this model. Overall, really not too excited about these type of homes anymore. I'm more into like those high-end custom home. I don't know if I'm just getting bougie, but I just love more high-end homes now. My taste has changed. Now this right here, this is one of my favorite models. This is actually 2 favorite models by KB Homes. This is the 3066 model. Now, this thing is huge. That's the reason why I like it. And what you get for the money is really cool. However, on the investment side, the 2469 model is like the best model that you can get for investment purposes. But I mean, this is a pretty nice home, just all nice and open. And the configurations that you can do to this home, you have a lot of upgrades that you can do. So that's the reason why I like it. Uh-oh, look at this. They say that, forget the name of this counter. Brain fart, what the hell is the name of this counter? Quartz. They say quartz don't stain. What is this? It's stained. That's right. For all the people say, oh, it can't stain. Well, this can actually stain. However, the good news is that this could be fixed and buffed out. All right, let me get ready to do this video home tour. I've got probably about a good 40 more minutes to meet up with my clients. So I want to bang out all these properties today. And normally every Sundays, this is what I'll do. I'll go out and I'll film a bunch of properties. So that way I'll have it ready for the week. So that way it doesn't involve or mess up my work schedule, because sometimes it's so hard for me to film. So I just started filming batch videos every Sunday now. All right, so we just got done showing the property. Clients love the property. And I was actually talking to the son, and the son actually referred me, or referred his mom over to me. And I just want to give a quick shout out to the family. And what was crazy is this. We were having a full conversation, and he was telling me that I spoke to him in the past, and he's been like literally watching me for like years, right? And when I spoke to him a couple years ago, I sent him on over to Dan, which is the lender that used to be on LV Home Experts podcast. But unfortunately, Dan is no longer on the podcast. And a lot of you guys asked, like, where is Dan? Well, at the end of the day, you know, business is business, and my job is to make sure that clients are serviced, you know, 100%, things are done correctly. And it just came down to business, right? The business doesn't work. But however, I'm still his friend, but my job is to make sure that you guys are getting the best rates and the best deals, okay? However, he did buy a home without me, which he did say, hey, you know what? I made a mistake. I should have still used you. But he didn't know, and that's completely fine, because at the end of the day, a lot of consumers are not aware of this, and I feel like I need to address this like right now. If I refer you over to a lender and you guys are just not meshing, or the numbers don't work out, or that lender can't get you finance, I have a different lender that I can send you to. it doesn't mean that you can't work with me, because we're all independent contractors. The lenders that I send on over to you are just only referrals, right? And that's it. Matter of fact, I literally had another client that I sent over to another lender, and my client called me and said, hey, you know what? We're just not matching right now. Like, our vibe is not there. And you know what I did? I said, hey, that's completely fine, and I do appreciate you letting me know. And I sent them over to a different lender that really fit his personality, and guess what? Now they're doing business. But the moral of the story is this: just because you can't do a loan with the lender I send on over to you doesn't mean you can't still do business with me. It doesn't mean that you can't buy a home. So that's something that I want you guys to keep in mind. Now, just lost my train of thought. Oh, another thing is that we were talking about watches, and you guys know how much I love the watch game now, because look, got that Rolex. You see that, the Rolly? Look, this took some time and effort to get. And you know what he said when I looked at this watch? And he made a very good point. He says this: the only people that can get this watch, and what this means is this: you are a master of your time. And I thought about that, and I'm like, you know what? This guy makes sense. That totally makes sense.